Welcome back to AutoLooks Online. This week we're looking at the new electric car from France. Yes, it seems that everyone after the Tesla Roadster made its debut has been trying to get their own, well, electric sports car on the market. Now we do have some car companies looking at pure electric, hybrid electric, or even fuel cell electric. Now we got just a pure electric car straight from France here, the Exagon Furtivee. Okay. What can you really say about an electric car from France? I don't know. Nothing really. No major country has any difference between electric cars or not. One, the Tesla Roadster borrows stuff of battery technology created other places around the world. But hey, let's take a look at this. Okay, now Exagon, brand new company. They're kind of in the right way, trying to go after a hybrid, or not hybrid, but non-fossil fuel sports car. Yeah, it's a good thing. People are willing to pay big bucks for a sports car. People are willing to pay big bucks to save the world. But when it comes to something that doesn't, really appeal to people, like take a look at the Tesla Roadster. Great looking car built off a Lotus platform. That's how they can manage to keep the price down a bit. Let's just put it in another way. The Chevy Volt, okay, hybrid electric car, doesn't look good. Right? Yeah, they've been working on it for nearly a decade. They've been actually working on the full project for the past 4 years, and yet they bring out a car that looks that hideous. And yet, in the same amount of time, Tesla managed to bring out a kick-ass looking sports car. Now, Exagon is kind of in between for both of those. It's got a decent looking sports car that is a decent looking thing. Up front, what can really be said except for everything draws your eye to one spot. Right here. This weird looking grill. Okay, neat looking grill. The only problem is everything in the front curves towards it. Curves upwards towards it, inwards from the wheel well, and downwards from the hood, and even inwards from the light. Everything curves to the one spot. Okay, decent design feature, but really, you're trying to make a great looking front end. You don't create one giant focal point. And if you are, you got to make sure that focal point is an amazing looking focal point. That thing's not that amazing. Okay, a tiny little grill that half of it is filled with your symbol. Yeah, it draws the eye straight to the symbol. Great feature. Everyone needs to be able to see what car it is from far away. Like everyone can make out a BMW from far away because everybody sees that tiny little grill. And yeah, that's a BMW. Because Pontiac's gone now, so you can't mistake it for that. But in this, not really. Okay, headlights, decent job. I just wish they would have not cut it out the side here, but just kind of curve it up. Don't cut it up. Color, well, yeah, no, it's going to come in a multitude of colors. I didn't choose the best color to kind of showcase this one. It's kind of, okay, yeah, it's kind of electric, kind of computerized. Not the world's greatest. Rims seem sort of borrowed from a Saab. They look a little bit better on a Saab, but here they're not the world's greatest. They're neat, they're out there, they're different, they're still not the coolest in the world. Now, moving up front, you got your front spoiler hanging out here. Wild feature. The only problem is, look at it curves to the side here, and you get a flat space. There's no air duct, nothing. Kind of resembles, I don't know, a fish. Kind of a weird looking fish. Maybe they should have spent a little bit more time. Like, take a look at the Lotus, what they're doing. They're adding nice, fast, smooth lines with a boxy feature right here. They'll have a boxy air port and smooth curved lines coming off. You got to do that. You got to have both, best of both worlds. You can't just have all smooth curves. You know what happens when you do that? You get a Pontiac Sunfire. What happens when you use smooth curves and rough edges? You get the brand new Cadillac CTS. You get a best of both worlds. Okay, maybe the Cadillac CTS is a little bit too much. That's more of if you just use straight lines. Okay. Best of both worlds. New Lotus Esprit. Best of both worlds. And here, okay. It makes it look like your bumper hangs down way too much. Okay, too fat, too boring. There's nothing here. Need something. You know, even adding an air induct. Cut it right here. Add an air induct coming out of the hood. Would have been a little bit better. Right? I know it might not be needed, but really, this is a very boring looking hood line. You got notch here and a bubble here. Not the world's greatest. Moving on to the side, yeah, they got a really great looking air duct. You got a cold air duct for your brakes. Very nice looking. They did a well done job on the side. They integrated lights into the mirrors. They have awesome looking handles. They even tucked away the side windows. Very great looking feature. Roof, even notched. Up front, you might need a little bit more Exagon. Moving on to the back, same thing as the front. Of course, the back end here, I find looks a lot like the old Fisker car built off the BMW 6 Series. Almost seems like it was a borrowed design. Maybe they should have come up with their own. Yeah, moving on to the back. As we look at the roof, windows been notched in. Very well done. Very cool. Kind of like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Lotus. Very well done. Air ducts. Very cool. Now, when you come along to the side here, this line from the rear spoiler, not cool. Should have come and curved inwards with this. This line should not even be here. The air duct in the back, kind of cool, kind of neat, but it's curved way too much. It curves, it flows, it doesn't stick out far enough, and maybe they should add a chrome strip around the outside of it. Kind of give it that, I'm here, look at me. Not this, I'm part of the car. And anyway, since it's all black, there's no gray features, no chrome, no nothing. It's hard to tell the fact that there's a box here, a box here. You even got your exhaust hidden. The exhaust has been well done into this car. Nice feature, nice looking car. I don't know. All around, Exagon. Okay, what am I going to have to say about this car? Up front, you got one major focal point. Not the greatest looking. Out back, too many curves. Too many hidden lines. No use of chrome, okay? Chrome doesn't even matter if it's plastic, cheap looking. It still adds a tiny bit of good looking feature to any car. What else can I say about this thing? You're on the right track for an electric sports car. Just maybe you should leave some of the racing features and some of the smooth features at home. You get an electric car, yeah, we know you're trying to drop your coefficient of drag, but let's add a little bit of style in there too, not just smooth curves everywhere. Add a rough edge somewhere along the lines. Out of 10, I'm sorry, I gotta give this thing a 5. Yeah. One major focal point in the front, too many curves in the rear. You're winning on your roof, tucked away side windows, rear window, the ducts flow along the side of the car. Very well done. Up front and up back, there's just too many curves, okay? So, for this week, all I could say about this thing is this car company needs to rethink a little bit of their aerodynamics and add a little bit of style. Just a thought.